Porto couldn't hang on to it. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Gives it a go. Well, I really thought they were going to forge ahead on the counter-attack, but what a save.
Yeah, that deserved to be the opener. Wonderful bit of football.
And firing it. Vital block there. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. And it's a quality pass. Deftly defended.
Yeah, that was well read.
Electing to shoot. Oh, yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant. That's a useful-looking attack launched by Marco Asensio. Well, that is top-class goalkeeping for you.
Yeah, really smart piece of goalkeeping there, as you said. So agile.
Still pressure. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Just fizzled out completely. Might work out. Can he put it away? Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed, and the dream remains very much alive. A chance then for the respect. Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Will it happen for them? How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
And that is offside. That's a good-looking pass. And he read it superbly. Quick counter could be on. Promising-looking ball. Well, not the best clearance. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Decides to shoot. Oh, difficult save to make. Over it comes. Now, who can he play it to? A fine reading of the situation. Good idea. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Excellent vision. Oh, so near, but just unable to keep the shot down. Varela. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. And should have been so much more incisive. Marco Asensio. Committed challenge. Incisive pass. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, a goal! They're in the lead here now. Intercepting it intelligently. And a very good challenge. Marco Asensio. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Now counter-attacking possibilities. Can he do it? Oh, got everything behind it. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Porto have given us away. And threading it through. Flag raised for offside. Well-timed tackle. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away.
Yeah, it's all a bit rushed at the moment.
And crossing towards the far post. Still pressure. Up a disappointing dead end. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Shot is on! The city on the Douro. We're in Porto at the Estadio do Dragão. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And given the situation in the title race, a positive display.
Oh, what a great chance this is.
And it was there for them to take the lead so early on here.
Well, they've certainly started brightly, and that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that.
A bit wasteful in possession from Roma. He's in! And what a beginning to this game. Excellent shot and a very fine save.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Let's hope that sets the tone here.
And just over the crossbar. Kone. Now opening things up. Dybala! Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through?
El Shaarawy. It's a neat move. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Trying to open them up. Really well positioned.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Kone. Kone. Oh, breezing past him. Takes it on. Oh, what a save! Trying to pick out a teammate. Possession one. Could be threatening. Decent chance. Blocked it brilliantly. Player in the way again. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. That'll be a Porto throw-in. Pepe. Well, the threat could be there. Opportunity! And the post getting in the way. Well, it just petered out.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to...
Happy to shoot. Oh, great save! Well, they fancy a short one. Intercepted at the right time.
Well, as you can see, Roma have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes and have been pressing to extend their lead. They just need to be a bit more clinical in front of goal.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Trying his luck. That is how to keep it out of the net. Roma couldn't keep the ball. Possibilities for them to counter. Just fizzled out completely. El Shaarawy. Magnificent challenge to win it back. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Deflection, throw in here. A very effective challenge put in. El Shaarawy. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Fed over towards the back post. Well, not cleared away completely. Up a disappointing dead end. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Just the challenge that was required. What can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Brian Cristante. And a clever piece of defending. Well, they could break at pace. Brian Cristante. Dybala. That is tackling of the highest order.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
Attacking with vigour. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Is this the equaliser? There is the equaliser, and the title race takes yet another compelling twist.
Well, that puts a spanner in the works. They've got to refocus here.
Brian Cristante. Can he find the right pass? He fancies it. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. And the counter-attack looks on. Takes aim. And a goal it is! What does it mean? Well, it means silverware could be coming their way.
That's a big moment. They can't let it slip now, surely.
Dybala. And fed forwards. And good safe hands on display. Feeding it through. And that is offside. Now a decent position. Chance here. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball.
Well, there you have it. Roma have been so creative when they've had the ball. They really do look a top-class side today.
Yes, they're having a field day in attack. And here they come again. Committed defending.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
And showing good game awareness. Gives it a go. Well, mark it down as a chance, but they need to take these chances.
Well, it was close, but not close enough, I'm afraid.
Brian Cristante. Well, they knew they had to give it a go, but could it be they have run out of steam?
Can he score here, Derek?
Full credit. Wonderful stop. Paulo Dybala with the corner. Well, desperately close to going in that time. Pepe. Super pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Determined defending. Signs. Brian Cristante. Now, who can he play it to? It's looking promising. That's a superb challenge. Incisive ball. Nice looking move. And he's fired it against the post. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And there goes the final whistle. The celebrations will show. Weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And this is the day when everyone starts on the same level. The first chance to shoot. Vital block there.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
Well, the attack looks promising. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. And here's the Roma starting 11. Gianluca Mancini plays.
Oh, what a great chance this is.
And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Not really typical of Dybala to give it away like that. Plenty of support here. This could square the game. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger.
That, I think, was a big chance.
Oh, expert pressing. Ball back with Salzburg now. Dybala. Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. That's going to be a Roma throw. A really good pass. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
And offside, unfortunately. Aguilar. And he's in. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Oh, that wasn't a great challenge. Oh, good idea. Terrific block there. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. And Scup to attack. And he's driving his team forward. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Waited well. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. The delivery courtesy of Dybala. Well, you've got to savour such moments. And nothing comes of this attack.
Yeah, that's the way to snuff out pressure.
Confident play from Dybala. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. That is that for the first half here. So away they go again. A one-sided contest here. Possibilities for them to counter. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Well, spot on with that challenge. Well, both sides finding it very challenging to keep the ball at the moment. Incisive ball. He had to score, and he does. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Released it nicely. Well, failure to keep the ball by Salzburg. That might help them. Could be in. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Liner. Clever defending. Salzburg a bit wasteful in possession. Might be a chance to break. Ferguson. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And now with Aguilar. Oh, it looked really promising for them. He might elect to link up, Dybala. A real opening now. Oh, brilliant save!
Yeah, won the battle there. Confident piece of goalkeeping.
And there's the delivery. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Good defending.
He just got himself into a really good position there.
Well, that should boost his confidence. Well, everyone makes mistakes. It's about how you bounce back from them. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Can he? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Now a decent position. Committed defending. And there to intervene. And so into the final 5 minutes. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Aguilar. And space to attack. Chance was building. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Promising pass. And the final whistle. 3 points dropped on opening day. Some might actually... It's time for the fight. And this is it. The majority of fans are inside the stadium now, and the tension is palpable here ahead of the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we're just moments away from kickoff. It's Salzburg up against Aston Villa.
Well, what a night for these two clubs. Both will be desperate to win this trophy. You can just sense the tension out there, can't you? I've got a feeling this will be a great game.
And the starting 11 for Salzburg.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And striking it. And how about that for a save? Who can they pick out? Feeding it through. Oh, but he's done brilliantly to cut it out. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, he's such a creative player, both with his passing and his ability to beat defenders. He'll have a big influence today.
And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Trying to deliver it accurately. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Cross could be useful. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Well, that had goal written all over it, didn't it?
Can he find the right pass? Not the best challenge, free kick. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Neither side showing any authority in possession right now. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. That'll be a Salzburg ball. Clever defending. And conceding the throw-in. Aguilar. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Effective on the flank. But they dealt with the threat posed. Jadon Sancho. On to Rodgers. Oh, he's through here. Oh, what a save!
Yeah, did so well there. Got his angles absolutely spot on.
The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And intercepted it. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. That is that for the first half here. So the game is restarted, and you almost get the feeling it's a case of who's going to blink first. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. An alert intervention. Must take the lead here. Not completely out of trouble here. And the attack fizzling out. Went in strongly to win the ball. Plenty of support here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Jadon Sancho. Rodgers. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, they've defended that really well. They look very organised there.
Effective challenge. Aguilar. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Amadou Onana. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? It was on its way in. Sancho. It's a fierce effort. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. Watkins. Can he put them ahead? And not quite troubling the goalkeeper. Goal kick it is.
Yeah, it was a decent effort, but as you said, not really a danger to the keeper.
And danger averted. Well read. And teammates around him. Sancho. And tipping it over the crossbar. So the corner played into the box. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. And now with Aguilar. Fine pass. Oh, a goal to give them the lead. And look at the celebrations. Leon Bailey. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Good advantage there. Play continued for a second, but a free kick in the end. And a throw in for Salzburg. And the ball back with Villa now. And into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. Big chance. Well, they keep... Oh, pushed onto the woodwork. Will it happen for them? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Giving it a go. And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Jadon Sancho. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And then... The majority of fans are inside the stadium now, and the tension is palpable here ahead of the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is, of course, Stuart Robson. It's Aston Villa, and they take on Fenerbahce.
This should be a top-class game between two excellent teams. Whoever gets control of that midfield area should win the game, but I think this is too close to call.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Ezri Konsa starts alongside Pau Torres in central defence. Leon Bailey starts with Jadon Sancho on the flanks. And leading the line today is Ollie Watkins. Oh yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant. Edson Alvarez. And bursting forward. And showing good game awareness. Onana. Here's Bailey. Watkins. And that's really well read.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Marco Asensio. This looks interesting. And it's opening up. Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target, just wide. Bailey. Amadou Onana. Oh, it might be. Oh, had to stop that one. And over it comes. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Cash. Out of play then for a Villa throw-in. Well, made it look routine, but read it well.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Electing to shoot. Magnificent defending. Might lead to a chance. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Oh, it's a terrific challenge. Oh, no let up, plenty of pressure. Well, the ball just keeps bouncing around. Takes it on. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Let's see about the delivery. Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Just the challenge that was required. Can he find the right pass? It's a neat move. And a long way out here. Oh, excellent diving stop. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Oh, terrific save. Kept his cool under pressure and made it look simple. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Did a good job of cutting it out. Trying to open them up. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Fancies it. It was on its way in. And with that, the first half draws to a... So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. He's blocked it. On a corner kick it is. What can they do with this one as they look for inspiration? Could still be dangerous. And it's all rather fizzled out. Well, they could break at pace. Have to pay attention defensively. Will it be? And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
And Fenerbahce with the ball again. Chance to shoot. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, had they gone 2 down there, that really would have put them in trouble. Fenerbahce are still in this game, though.
And the through ball. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Amadou Onana. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Amadou Onana. Counter-attacking chance. Oh, it might be. Oh, just look at that. It's a 2-goal cushion now. And everything going their way on this massive occasion. Edson Alvarez. Oh, superb tackle.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Boubacar Kamara. Intelligent ball. Wasteful from Fenerbahce. Teammates available. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And a lot to like about this attack. But they dealt with the threat posed. Superb pass by Marco Asensio. And the flag does go up offside. Jadon Sancho. Watkins. Villa unable to retain possession. Boubacar Kamara. Oh, that's a clever ball. Has eyes for goal. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. He made good progress there. Takes aim. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Really getting stuck in. Oh, good idea. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, I thought that had goal written all over it. Just didn't make the most of it.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. now, and the tension is palpable here ahead of the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is, of course, Stuart Robson. It's Fenerbahce facing Porto.
This should be a top-class game between two excellent teams. Whoever gets control of that midfield area should win the game, but I think this is too close to call.
And here's the Fenerbahce lineup. Ederson stands between the posts. Milan Skriniar plays with Çağlar Söyüncü in central defence. Edson Alvarez plays alongside Fred in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. This is what they'll be up against today.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three.
Opportunity here. Oh, there's the goal! There's the opener! How about that? Confident attacking play. To level matters! Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed, and the dream remains very much alive. Could be dangerous. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Now opening things up. And a goal to put them in front. Real drama here. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Let's fly here. Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. Marco Asensio. And snuffing out the danger. Attacking with vigour. And he's broken free. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? Well, a textbook interception. And the ball back with Porto here. Could cross it in here. That's a good-looking pass. Can he put it away? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Decent idea. Oh, great save! Over it comes. Well off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Marco Asensio. Oh, that's splendid play. Has to keep possession. Good idea. Porto have given us away. Well, he's certainly not alone. Might it be Marco Asensio? A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Pablo Rosario. And Marco Asensio on the move. Oh, surely! Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. And there is the goal! He's found the net, joy unconfined. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. Still pressure. But it just petered out. And so it is, the first half story. So here we go, the second half begins, and so far it has been a lopsided encounter. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Fred. And Marco Asensio giving it away. Opportunity, and you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Pablo Rosario. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And striking it. Not troubling the keeper. Pressing like that will help the cause. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. Decides to shoot. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Marco Asensio. Oh, that's how to defend.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Pepe. Well, he was on the scent of his second goal of the game.
Well, his movement, energy and skill are causing all sorts of problems here.
Fred. And snuffing out the danger. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. But they dealt with the threat posed. And taking it away. Could be. Oh, so near, off the post. Oh, yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Nelson Semedo. Alvarez now. Fred. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Oh, that's a really good run from a long way out. Not out of the woods yet. Well, punched away by the keeper. The concession of a corner here. Didn't quite go to plan. Well, that's not textbook defending. Well, only just wide of the post. Edson Alvarez. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, that's great defending. Welcome to a stadium known as the Pearl locally, the King Fahd Stadium here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And
there's a chance here.
Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
That looked a really big chance.
Well, a scrappy phase in midfield here. And just like that, broken up. Well, a look at the starting lineup for Al Hilal.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
Chance here. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Malcolm. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he pulls the strings for this team. He just seems to have more time on the ball than anybody else. He can pass it, he can play little 1-2s, and he opens up the opposition time and time again.
Malcolm. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Happy to shoot. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. Al-Yami. It's with Ruben Neves. Crossing opportunity. Can he put it away? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. Oh, that's splendid play. Determined defending. Koulibaly. And options in the centre. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Al-Yami. Ruben Neves. No, high-quality defending. Might work out. In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Nicely timed tackle. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. In with a chance. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And he's in. Oh, brilliant save!
Yeah, won the battle there. Confident piece of goalkeeping.
Nunez. Threads it nicely. Can he keep his composure? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Well, the manager. And off we go again. The second half has begun. This could be troublesome. Textbook defending inside the box. Nunez. That's a good-looking ball. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Theo Hernandez. It's with Ruben Neves. Nunez. Ruben Neves. Very quick thinking there. And it's a quality pass. That's well read defensively.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Getting right into his face. Oh, fancy footwork. And a goal! They just keep believing. Who's to say they can't do it now? Tombakti. Thoughtful play. Salem Al-Dossari. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. Over it comes. And still dangerous. And doing well to keep that one out. And cutting it out. Ruben Neves. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And playing it through. Just needs to steady himself. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Ruben Neves. And showing good game awareness. Attacking with vigour. Ruben Neves. And suddenly on the front foot. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stray passes. Neither side are playing with fluidity at the moment.
An effective ball win. Dangerous ball. And he's made the run. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Darwin Nunez. Here's Al-Dossari. Takes it on. Oh, superb reflexes. Played over. That's a good pass. Is it going to be? In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next? Oh, this looks useful. This could be it. Oh, wow. What a save that was. The deflection made it really difficult. Playing it in. Oh, the threat level is still high. And able to close down the shot.
That's great defending there.
Now counter-attacking possibilities. This could square the game. And it really was a brilliant team move. Chance to equalise, but a top save. Struggling to get it away. And just like that, broken up. And there we have it. The referee blows for full time, and the bad run... Yes, a chance for the two. And hello from this 62,000 capacity stadium, King Abdullah Sports City in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. Well, designs they might have on the title seem to be slithering away, so they can't afford to put in a poor... Fancies it! Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Well, a look at the starting lineup for Al Hilal.
Well, no surprise really, they're matching up here, but there are many different ways they can approach this game, and I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
Now, what can they produce on the flank? The delivery. And problem solved for now. Saleh Al-Shehri decides to shoot. He's done it! And that changes the title dynamic considerably.
Well, they're left with a mountain to climb now. We need to see a quick response.
Salem Al-Dossari. Moving the ball well here. A gift for any goalkeeper. Saleh Al-Shehri. Intercepted effortlessly. Nunez. Waited well. In it goes! And that changes the mood!
Well, they've got the momentum. Can they now go and win this one?
Darwin Nunez. Here's Al-Dossari. So now a corner. And there's the delivery. Saleh Al-Shehri. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And he has options available. Is this the moment? Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the move breaks down. Ruben Neves. Al-Shehri. Now with Diaby. Played into the centre. And losing the ball there.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Darwin Nunez. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through?
And winning it back. Al-Shamrani. Oh, good skill, and he's managed to beat his man. Nunez. It's with Ruben Neves. And the chance is on. There it is! Magical moment. Surely one hand on the trophy.
Well, history beckons. Surely they can't throw this away now.
Chance to run at them. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Chance to get back into it. Well, not clear yet. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Room to roam. Well, plenty of green space to run into. And a fine tackle. And finding their flow. But quick thinking defensively. Steven Bergwijn. Wonderfully weighted pass. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Malcolm. Incisive ball. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Confident attacking play. Could be dangerous. Taking one for the team. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Now, who can he play it to? A fine reading of the situation. Could pose a threat on the counter. And finally, up a cul-de-sac. It's looking promising. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Well, a really good run. And a fine cross. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Diaby. Oh, good idea. But the keeper was already on his way. Excellent anticipation. Clever defending.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Oh, genuine chance. Just narrowly off target. Diaby. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. He's got to have a go here. And the keeper getting right behind it. He's driven in the corner. Well, they were looking for something extra special on the pitch. They simply haven't been able to deliver it. And the price paid.
Yeah, today just epitomises their season, really. It's a shocking performance. They need a small miracle if they're to deny their opponents the title. And I certainly don't believe in miracles, Derek.
Nunez. And intercepting it. This looks more than decent. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Danilo Pereira. And there goes the final whistle. The celebrations will shortly be in full swing, but let's focus. The rival. And hello from the King Abdullah Sports City here in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have live Pro League coverage coming right up. How do you see this one going?
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Let's see about the delivery. Could be more trouble. From a long way out. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Showing good situational awareness. Saleh Al-Shehri. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Mahrez. And a very good challenge. What a brilliant pass. Oh, he could finish. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? Danilo Pereira. And he read it well. Opportunity. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. How was that not a goal? Majrashi. Now with Mahrez. Mahrez. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. Saleh Al-Shehri. On to Diaby. That's a useful cross. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Tony. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Al-Shehri. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. And easily intercepted. Fancies it? Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. A really good pass. This could be troublesome. And he's in an offside position. Mahrez. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Counter-attacking possibilities. And should have been so much more incisive. In position. And what a save that was at the end of a super counter-attack.
Absolutely magnificent. The move, the shot and the save.
Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Tony. And firing it. And what a close shave it was. Diaby. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Well, if you want to talk about safe hands under pressure, you've just seen them. And snuffing out the danger. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. That's a good-looking pass. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the backline all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat-trick now.
Flowing here. He fancies it. Oh, difficult save to make. Who can he pick out? Danger still on. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, off the post, still alive. And the keeper showing tremendous command. Oh, read it really well.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Chance to do damage. Is it going to be? And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Galeno. Quick break could be on. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Oh, nice ball. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Must be! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance! Al-Shehri. Oh, he's blocked it! And they have possession again. Trying his luck. Oh, the defence holds again! Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Al-Johani. How did they let that attack come to an end? Al-Shamrani. Oh, he's gone for goal! And the keeper getting across to stop it. Who can they pick out? This looks interesting. And he got to it fairly easily. And very short. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. Your expectations?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Plenty of support here. Giving it a go. Well, high degree of difficulty, technical excellence.
A little bit unlucky there because it's a really good volley.
And showing good game awareness. Oh, that's a clever ball. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, you never quite know who's going to...
Oh, can he finish this?
The crossbar got in the way.
Well, they won't come closer than that. So unlucky not to take the lead there.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Opportunity. An incredible block.
What a block that was.
Ivan Toney. And credit due, a good intervention. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Oh, to take the lead. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. Galeno. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oh, that's a really good run, but stout defending when it mattered. This could level it, and you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Teammates available. Will it go in? Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get it.
Is it going to be? And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. And threading it through. Must be. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. And in the right position to read it. Ivan Toney. Effective challenge. Mahrez in the advanced position, but will they be able to produce? Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Can he give them the lead? Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Nicely timed tackle. A chance then for the respective manager. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Al-Johani. Mahrez. Mahrez takes it in field. What a commitment to defending. Just needs to get it out of there. Kim Jin-soo. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Very effective pass. Tremendous interception.
A slightly better pass and they were in there.
"30 minutes left for play." Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half so he can show us his ability.
Perfect challenge. Electing to shoot, and not quite directing it on target.
Yeah, not far away, but the keeper would have saved it, I think.
Can they deliver here? It needs an accurate cross. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Just 20 minutes remaining now. It's very attractive attacking football, and Mahrez comes into things now. Might be a chance to break. Oh, looks so promising. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Trying his luck. And just over the bar, albeit narrowly. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Anderson Oliveira. Interception to snuff out the danger. Lovely weight. Al-Johani. Now, options are plenty. Well, here they are, on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Huge block. Anderson Oliveira. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And on the menu is live coverage of K-League 1. It's Gangwon FC, and they take on FC Seoul.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Now opening things up. Oh, that's a clever ball. Can they forge ahead? And fired against the crossbar. Well, the keeper's not complaining. He has custody of the ball.
Well, he can smile now. He was beaten by the initial effort, but did well to cling on at the second attempt.
And fed forwards. Oh, blocked it! Can he find the right pass? Oh, that's splendid play. And a chance for the lead. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end.
Well, that's good defending. Just snuffed out the danger there.
And bursting forward. Takes aim. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Takes the shot. Brilliantly blocked. And caught by the keeper. Oliveira. And a throw-in it's going to be. And the defensive intervention there. And an opening. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited. Oh, good vision. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Anderson Oliveira. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Delivered into the area here. Well, the managers will... So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And he's hit it with authority! Just narrowly off target. Plenty of support here. And that is offside. Danger building. Stopped a surefire goal.
That was absolutely outstanding.
This could be troublesome. And the chance is on. Well, that is all about awareness. Spotted the threat and shut it down. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. That's cheeky. Well, such a long way off target.
Well, certainly not the right choice, was it?
Could be dangerous. And possession changing hands. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Nicely cut out. Teammates available. And the decision offside here. Struggling to keep the ball. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Has a go. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Not a time for cool heads. Might do damage on the break. But really sticking to their task defensively. Well, a scrappy phase in midfield here. Intent on keeping it out.
Yeah, that was a solid block. Really did his job there.
Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Could be threatening. Did well to win the ball back. He has teammates around him. Oh, good idea. Strong hand on that one. And cutting inside. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. And he's broken free. Oh, a splendid save.
Well, he's so highly regarded, and that's why he just makes so many good saves.
Possibilities for them to counter. Wonderfully weighted pass. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence. Oh, you'll have a go. Well, the keeper in position to prevent another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
Well, he didn't have too much room to work with, but a long way off target. Textbook example of how to cut it out. A long way out. Timely defending. And oh, denied again. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Ready to break, perhaps? Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. eFootball, I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And it's a special occasion, this, because it's the first match of the season. It's Gangwon FC, and they face Al Hilal.
Well, they weren't quite good enough.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Good idea. Oh, it's another one! They couldn't have visualised a better start than this. And credit due, a good intervention. Skipping past his opponent. Is it going to be? Oh, reacted so quickly. Who can he pick out? Well, an ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Ruben Neves. Can he find the right pass? Decent chance. Monster piece of defending. Offside the decision. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
Oh, might be. Well, he had clearly drifted into an offside position.
Well, you can see from his reaction, he knew that wouldn't count.
Salem Al-Dosari. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, chance perhaps. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many. Ruben Neves. Darwin Nunez. And intercepted it. Really getting stuck in. Not an especially strong challenge. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. He has teammates around him. And a long way out. Rifled against the post, but back in play. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave.
Well, Al Hilal have created so many chances, as you can see. It's just a case of how many now.
Feeding it through. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Clever defending. Well, they could break at pace. Oh, could finish. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Succeeded in winning it back. Oh, he's put it just a fraction wide of the post. Malcolm. And snuffing out the danger.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Opportunity. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, spot on with that challenge. Shaping to shoot. Foiling his opponent completely. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. And crossing towards the far post. Well, he was being pressed, but did his job. Can he put it away? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Alyami. It's with Ruben Neves. And winning it back. Gives it a go. Oh, how did he keep that out? Who can he pick out? Given away again. And over the touchline for an Al Hilal throw. Ruben Neves. Here's Al Dossari. Back to Neves. A real opening now. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great.
A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Oh, read it really well. Opportunity. Read it well and made the save. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, he couldn't quite keep the header down. Goal kick. Darwin Nunez. He's in behind. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Well, he's certainly not alone. That is how to keep it out of the net.
That's defending of the highest quality.
Decent-looking ball. Can he finish? Well, how has he kept that out?
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Was it a great clearance? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Could be a chance to break. And he's through here. An incredible block. Well, somebody's got to stop him. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Well, he's given us away. He fancies it. So near, but wide. This looks interesting. The verdict is offside here. Not the pass he had in mind. Brilliant piece of skill. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Oh, nice ball. And he's broken free. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. And the final whistle. 3 points dropped on opening day. Some might actually call it Groundhog Day, Stuart.
Well, that's not a good start for them.
Plenty of insight. And hello from Saudi Arabia. We find ourselves today at the King Fahd Stadium in the city of Riyadh. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Al Hilal, and they face Al Ittihad.
Well, I think it was just one of those days last time out. Nothing really went right for them. Today, though...
Big chance. Really sound defending. Malcolm! Full credit. Wonderful stop. Possession one. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, they're playing the same shape, really, so it's all about getting control of that central area and which of the wide players has the greatest effect on the game.
Can he find the right pass? Showing a real will to win the ball. Ruben Neves. Struggling to keep the ball. And given acres of space to attack here. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And over comes the corner. Well, in the final analysis, not quite precise enough. Goal kick here. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, quite simply, he's a great crosser of the ball, and that will be a major threat today. If he plays well, he'll be a big influence on this game.
Can he finish here? Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, they could have made more of that, really.
Nunez. And the defensive intervention there. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Al-Shehri. It's with Bergwijn. A chance to whip it in. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Good-looking move. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, a scrappy phase in midfield here. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Plenty of support here, but timely defending when it mattered. Al-Shamrani. Oh, great vision. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Nice weight on the pass. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Can they do it? Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Diaby. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Al-Ghamdi. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Vital block there. And so it is, the first half story. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. A very effective challenge put in. Decent pass. Now the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Nunez. Thoughtful play. And off the post. A scalding shot it was.
Yeah, you can't really criticise that effort, can you?
Al-Shamrani. Effective on the flank. And there's the feed into the box. This could be troublesome. And the chance is on. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Sometimes you need luck on your side.
Well, they've got away with that one. That looked to be going in. Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Oh, this looks useful. Takes it on. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. And Darwin Nunez will take plenty of positives from his first half showing. What have you made of his performance?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Could pose a threat on the counter. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Al-Shehri. And the through ball. To square the game. And he's gone and scored to level it again. So back underway following the equaliser. Nunez. Able to skip past his man. Well, he really wanted to make it a double and would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, he's been really good today. A constant threat to this defence.
Saleh Al-Shehri. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, difficult save to make. Corner kick played in. Well, still an issue here. Threat over for now, it seems. Time running out, but they could yet win it. But quick thinking defensively. Salem Al-Dossari fancies it. Al-Gamdi. And the ball back with Al-Hilal now. Ruben Neves. Malcolm takes aim. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama. And now they're in front. Well, still time for them to level it. Decent chance. Oh, body in the way, crucially.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
That's a good-looking ball. Oh, could be a chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. And there we have it. The referee blows for full. derby. And hello from this 62,000 capacity stadium, King Abdullah Sports City in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And on the menu for you, live coverage of this Saudi Pro League match. How do you see it panning out?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Chance here. This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And the flag does go up offside. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, we believe they're going to play with the same system here, but it's all about the midfield battle.
Can he convert? What a commitment to defending. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez. Mahrez! And just putting it over the top. Al-Shamrani. And possibilities here. And goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save, foiling a real chance. And into the keeper's grasp now.
Yeah, credit to him. That first save was excellent.
Really good challenge. Did well to win the ball back. Trying to open up the defence. And that'll be offside. Plenty of support here. Takes the shot! Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Saleh Al-Shehri. Can they jump ahead? And taken cleanly by the keeper. Kessié. And he's through here. Oh, a goal! There it is! And the crowd stunned into silence. Good-looking run. Electing to cross. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Sometimes you need luck on your side.
Well, they've got away with that one. That looked to be going in.
And space to run into. Well, it came to nothing in the end. So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Your thoughts up to this point?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
Thoughtful play. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Galeno. Nicely constructed. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. He fancies it. That is how to keep it out of the net. Keeper was there to meet it. Trying to deliver it accurately. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. you'll have a go. And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. Mitai. And now their turn to have the ball. That's a good-looking ball. Gives it a go. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much-needed security. Steven Bergwijn. That's a useful cross. Well, now they have possession. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Kessié. Now, options are plenty. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Throw-in has been awarded. Really good interception. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Promising pass. Could pull one back here. Oh, terrific agility to deny them a goal.
What a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. A wonderful bit of play.
He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Al-Ghamdi trying his luck. And a little too close to the keeper in the end.
Well, the stats tell you everything. At times they've controlled possession, they've created some good opportunities going forward. There's been some good attacking play, but when they've had the chances, they've been really poor in front of goal. It's just not been good enough.
And now they need to put in the effort to win the ball back. Pressing like that will help the cause. Oh, breezing past him. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Well, a good tackle. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? And the chance slips away.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Al-Johani. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Good attempt! Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Al-Ghamdi. And showing good game awareness. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Al-Shamrani. Good bit of ball winning. Fine pass. Careless in possession. Well, both sides finding it very challenging to keep the ball at the moment.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Well, attacking possibilities. And terrific goalkeeping. They remain alive here.
Yeah, had he not stopped that, they would be in big trouble now.
Al-Shehri went in strongly, decisively. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Nicely timed tackle. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And welcome to the King Abdullah Sports City here in Jeddah, the shining jewel as it's known. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What might we see today?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Oh, it might be. An incredible block.
What a block that was.
It did look on for them, but not to be. This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Mahrez, and a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Tony. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And support available. Could be threatening. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
And they're not out of the woods. And a time for calm on the ball. Getting the ball forward. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And just like that, broken up.
They got everything right there.
And possibilities here. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Plenty of support here. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Can they create something from here? Oh, in with a chance. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
And holds on to it confidently. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? Oliveira. Good-looking move. How did they let that attack come to an end? Now, who can he play it to? A fine reading of the situation. Tony, feeding it through. Could it be? And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration. Could pull one back here. And he does. He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back. First half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Couldn't keep the momentum going. And that is how to beat your opponent. That's how it looked, but full credit to him for atoning for the error. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Oh, great vision. Making a bit of headway. And it's opening up. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Very effective pass. Just the challenge that was required. Can he give them the advantage? Oh, what a save! And there's the delivery. That's nicely done.
Well, the stats back up what we've seen so far. Some good attacking football, chances for both teams, and plenty to enjoy. Let's hope for more of the same.
And the chance slips away. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, they could break at pace. Well, a touch too heavy there. Now a decent position. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Slight miscue in the final third.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Well, they lost custody of it. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Happy to shoot. Oh, great hands there to preserve the parity.
Yeah, that's what he's paid to do. Make those sort of saves at key moments.
Oh, that's a really good run. Could be. And keeping it out. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. Chance to shoot. Magnificent defending. Exciting night of football. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And we have K-League 1 action coming right up for you. It's FC Seoul, and they take on Gangwon FC.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your...
Takes it on. Brilliantly blocked. Fed over towards the back post. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, still not dealt with. The attack ended disappointingly. A super tackle, and they've won possession. Can he score? Oh, two! And so soon at the start of this game! And the pass deftly cut out. Will it happen for them? And support available. Surely! Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Intelligent ball. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. They just cannot seem to keep possession today. Oh, good idea. Genuine chance. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Could be threatening. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. And the through ball. Could be. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Now, who can he play it to? And possession changing hands. And he might be through here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Showing good situational awareness. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now, options are plenty. Oh, really close, just over the top. Nicely cut out. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Well, it's a game that's had its sloppy phases, no doubt about it.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Terrific piece of anticipation. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header. Effective challenge. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. This could be troublesome. Oh, outstanding save!
Yeah, that's a really good stop. Just made himself look so imposing.
Appeared to be in two minds. Happy to shoot. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Opportunity it is. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Trying his luck, and the keeper showing good hands. Who can they pick out? Could be dangerous. And a clever piece of defending. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, a touch too heavy there. Bit sloppy there. He has teammates around him. And a long way out. Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique. Wondrous. How did they let that attack come to an end? Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Now a decent position. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? But they took care of the situation defensively. And in with a real chance. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
And able to get a body in the way. Oh, could be. And there it is. A goal. But will it be purely a consolation?